This is a really nice tank to be vaping on, just to let you know. Anyway, good to be with you again. How are you doing, guys? It's Richard. I'm back again, and today we're going to be taking a look at a rebuildable tank atomizer, RTA, in short, by the very same company that gave us something called the TVCT sub-ohm tank. And this is their latest product, which is purely a rebuildable tank atomizer for dual coils. That means you have to build your own coils. It doesn't come with stock coil. However, when it was first released, people were not happy with a couple of things. So what they did was take it back to the drawing board. They sorted out all the issues there and came up with the updated version. So this is exactly what we have here, the updated version of the Crius RTA by OBS. Wow, this thing can chug. Oh, nice. Excuse the fog, guys. It's all over the place. I've been enjoying vaping on this. It is good. You can tell what the final verdict is going to be. It's definitely going to be 2 thumbs up. Anyway, the Crius RTA. This is a 22mm diameter RTA. Comes in stainless steel black and also the white version, which is what I have here. Matches my white mod completely. Alright, so matchy style, like what Mike Vapes would say. Comes with big airflow, which explains, the vapor that it can produce. Juice control, which is great. It comes with juice control. Fantastic for people who wants to vape on thick juices. You could just crank up the juice holes completely open and you won't get a dry hit. Comes with Pyrex glass tank, and also the amount of juice you can fill in is, well, according to the manual, it's 4.2 ml, but give or take, I think easily you can put in 4 ml, shouldn't be a problem. And since I mentioned updated Crius RTA at the start there, what exactly did they actually fix? Okay, so one was the post holes. A lot of people complained the first batch that came out, I'm not going to say the first version, the first batch that came out was they had the post holes way too small. I think only 26 gauge could go in. You couldn't fit in your 24 or your 22. Now I think the post holes are bigger at 1.5 millimeter in diameter, which I measured because when I took it out to test, I measured it. Easily accommodate your 22 and your 24 gauge wires, so no issues with that. The other problem was the drip tip. Okay, they had the stock drip tip, no problem. When you wanted to fit in your own drip tip, your own 510 drip tip, it doesn't fit. Okay, it only takes their stock drip tip. So what they did was sorted that out. I think they drilled it bigger and fixed it. So now it'll take in all your drip tips, your personal drip tip, no issues at all. So those are the 2 main things that they fixed, and that's why it's not really a version 2, it's just updated. Okay, and since I didn't do a review on the Crius RTA, what I'm going to do is take you into the close-ups right now, get a good look at it, come back, we'll vape on it, and we'll talk about it some more. Alright, catch you in a bit. So close-up time with our Crius RTA by OBS, and a little bit of unboxing here. As you can see, there's a picture of the device in 2 colors, black and also white as well. It says OBS, Crius RTA, the logo, and RTA OBS at the sides. Crius here, the same with a lot of brandings here and there. Underneath you've got OBS Crius, and also the option of choosing stainless steel, black or white, and this is marked stainless, so there's a stainless steel device in there, QR code for you to take you to their website, and you've got some certification logos and their tagline, everything for the user experience. And to open up the box, all you gotta do is just push to take out the cardboard sleeve, and you have the jewel case right here. Also more brandings all over the place, and underneath you've got product features of the device, Crius, and a little scratch and check authenticity sticker, also with a QR code as well. One standard kit, contents of the package in there, what it comprises of. Take out the cover and you have a little user guide here that shows you a lot of pictures of the device, and also how to use it, how to wick it, how to fill up the juice and everything, what it does, and all here. So it would be great to just go through it if you have the time. And let's take a look at what's in the box right now. You have your glass tank, your Pyrex glass. This is a spare, and also a little yellow screwdriver in there. Unlike usually you have the blue one, this is a yellow one, and you have the device sitting in there. We're going to take it out, put it aside as well. I'm sure there's underneath here some things as well for you to check out. And true enough, you have your little bag of spares here with some wires, and also you've got spare coils all over, O-rings, all these spares here, and also 2 Phillips head screws just for you in case you lose them. Alright, so keep your spares back in there, and also a bit of cotton here, Japanese cotton. And we're going to put everything aside and take a look at the device right now. This is your Crius RTA, the updated version. So closer still and having a look all around, you've got Crius engraved on the inside of the chimney there. And right outside you see a lot of notches and a lot of grooves here. All this is to actually give you grip while you're doing what you need to do. Like let's say if you want to turn off the juice flow control, and you can see in there, these are the juice holes. There's 4 altogether all around inside on the chimney there, and these notches for you to just hold on tight to it. And right now it's fully open, as you can see. To close it, you just turn the glass and it's closed. So open, that's open for you, close, and it's completely closed up. So you're advised, if you're not using this tank overnight or for a while, you're going to just put it aside with juice in the tank, you're advised to actually close up the juice flow so that it doesn't continuously go into the chamber, and with the vacuum inside it might just suck the juice in, flood the chamber, and come out through your air hole. So always keep your juice flow closed and you should have no problems. Alright, so that's the grip there. And right here on top here you can see this little marking with a droplet that says up, and this is the coolest thing I can show you, because this is where you actually fill in your juice pot. It's a top fill right on the top, but it's also at the side as well. All you got to do is just pop it up like this and you have your juice flow. Is that cool or what? Just push it back in. Once you're filling your juice, you're good to go. That's your drip tip right here on the top, the glass drip tip, and that's the thing they were having an issue with the last time. You can only use the stock drip tip and you can't change it to your own personal 510. That's the inconsistency. Take this out right now and you use any of your own drip tip, push it in, and it will fit in perfectly fine, no problem at all. Just use any of your own drip tip. You can use your personal drip tip. Okay, so we're going to put that aside and put back the original drip tip right in there. Underneath you've got your 510 pin, which is in brass, and it's also got the flathead screw there for you to make adjustments. I take it this is adjustable, and it's got a little protrusion out there, so I take it you can also use this with a hybrid mod. Engravings at the bottom, designed by OBS and Crius at the bottom there. Very nice. Now let's open up the device. You've got 2 Cyclops style airflow control here, which you can adjust to open or close the airflow. Close, open. Alright, so you can make that adjustment. And to open up the tank, to break it down completely, hold this section where the juice flow control is, and the other one you got to hold at the edge here where you have the up logo, so that you can turn it anti-clockwise and remove the shaft from the chimney and the glass. Okay, you have 2 silicone O-rings at the side here, so this goes up against the bottom, the ring around there, and the top, so that it prevents juice from leaking out. Okay, so that's your Pyrex glass there, and you have a spare one as well in the spares bag. Let's take a look at this. This is the shaft that is attached to the top cap, so this entire thing is one piece by itself, but you could obviously take out the drip tip, and this is good for cleaning. That's your chimney, and you could take that out as well. Take out the chimney, and this comes off. So that's your chimney there, as you can see inside. Let's put it aside. It's got the Crius logo, by the way. 4 juice holes all around. They're easily 2 to 3 millimeters or 2.5. Very big juice holes. And on top I have a dual coil sitting in there. Please excuse it, but I intentionally actually put it there for you, so because I want to do the wicking and show you how to wick it. There's this little ring all around here. This ring, as you can see, like a collar. Okay, that's your juice hole there. I'm just going to show you. These are your juice holes, with the juice channel sitting in there, very much like the Cthulhu atomizer that I showed you. Okay, that's the juice channel, but The only difference is that it has a ring all around it to act as a collar so that you can easily just stuff your cotton in there. Just let me show it to you very quickly. Let's say if your cotton right here, all you could do is just run it through your coil, pull it, alright, so you have your cotton through there, and I'm going to just snip it. I'm just going to show you on one side. How you want to snip it is just have your scissors next to the ring and put it at a little bit of an angle, chop it off. Same on this side, put it against the ring, chop it off at an angle. So that's what's balance of your cotton, and all you got to do is just stuff it into the collar. But at the same time, I mean, I'm just briefly showing it to you. What you want to do is just have the cotton enough to stop at the juice hole here, where you have this hole, right? You don't want it to go all the way down so that, you know, it stuffs up the whole thing and then you get a dry hit. You just want to stop at where the hole is, right here, maybe halfway at the hole, and that's about it. Okay, so this is makes it very easy for you to actually wick it. All right, that's about it, and that's done. All right, so that's all you got to do. Okay, so that's about it for the RTA, and we're going to assemble it back. Lock it up. Once it's locked up like that, put your drip tip back on, and to fill the juice, pull, and that's it. Pump in your juice, push it back, you're all ready to go. Welcome back to FaceTime, guys. If there's one thing I really love, rebuildable tanks. I just love rebuildable tanks for the fact that, you know, I save money on buying stock coils. I can do my own coils, and yes, I can also build my own coils, you know, to whatever resistance I want, the different type of coils I can pop in. So that's the freedom that you have with rebuildable tanks, okay? I also like the fact that with the Crius RTA, you can actually completely break down the whole tank, you know, in separate pieces for cleaning purposes. So when I want to clean my tank, this is what I like to do. Unlike some other, you know, tanks where the top cap is attached to the shaft and also the chimney and even the, you know, glass tank and all that. No, not my style. And when I want to clean a tank, I want to be able to completely break it down. Okay, so that's a plus point for the Crius RTA. Another plus point is the airflow. That is plenty right here. I'm going to take another vape and just show you. You see, Chuck Cloud's airflow is good, and despite that, the flavor I get from it with my titanium quartz, it's also pretty good. Amazing, okay? No leak issues on this RT. I've never had a leak issue on this, and you know, sometimes when you're working, you're going into your car and the mod is in your pocket, you know, running around and all that. The last thing you want is, you know, juice leaking out onto your pocket. I don't like the smell of that. Okay, so no leak issues, but however, if you're not using this tank for a while, overnight and things like that, you're advised to actually turn off the juice flow control. Speaking of juice flow control, for those of you who like thick juices, as I mentioned before, all you got to do is just open up the juice flow hole completely, and with your thick juices, 90%, 100% VG, it should be no problem for you to saturate your wick and you won't get any dry hits. The way you fill this tank, now that is called innovation for me. So cool, it is so cool, and it's so smooth. Just pull and it comes off. You have the fill port there, just pump in your juice, fill it up, push it back, and that's it. You're done. Okay, how much and where to get yours? I know in the US this is retailing for about $35 US, and it's easier, you know, to find it. It's available everywhere. Malaysia, however, the updated version of the Crius, as far as I know right now, is retailing for 130 ringgit. There's only one place that I know of, which is Vaporhub. Okay, they have 3 outlets, one in Setapak, one in Sri Kembangan, and one in Sunway. So if you want to get hold of a Crius RTA tank, I'm not sure what colors they come in for Malaysia, okay, whether they have white or the black one. Black is pretty popular here, so I suppose he'll bring it in as well. Black stainless steel, I'm sure he has it. Okay, the white version, maybe, yes, but you can always call him up, you know, and ask him if he's got the white one, or, you know, the black or the stainless steel for that matter. But I do know they're retailing for 130 ringgit right here. Vaporhub. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. So that's about it from me. One more vape, we'll call it a wrap. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye for now.